Just like a showing, an open house is an opportunity to meet buyers for that home, to meet buyers of other homes, to meet neighbors that may want to sell their homes, and also to be interviewed by sellers that you don't even know yet from other neighborhoods. So there's a lot going on at an open house, and you need to be ready for it. The week before the open house, add all the neighbors' names and addresses to your CRM. Prepare a letter, a personalized letter, that will go out to all the neighbors. I've got a sample of the letter attached to the show notes. Basically, it says, we have been hired by the neighbors to market their home. There will be an open house on such and such a date, and we would love to have you come by. We're letting you know this prior to marketing, so that if you have any friends or family that may be interested, you can tell them first. You also want to make sure that your property is being seen on Zillow, that you have an open house sign up on the property a week before. 2 days before the open house, send an email out to your warm list via your CRM. Dear so-and-so, just wanted to let you know that we are running an open house this Sunday. Thought you might like to pop in, we'd love to see you. The day of the open house, it's just like a showing, only more so, because you will likely have a lot more people there. Get there in plenty of time to open up the house. It's a good idea if your seller, your client, sees you arrive at the home. That way they'll feel very comfortable that you're there, that the house is in good hands. Again, turn on all the lights, turn on the air conditioning or the heat, open up the doors. If there's a fountain or a pool or a hot tub, make sure they're all running. And have all your promotional materials all laid out nice and neatly on the kitchen counter. You're also going to want to have your social proof in evidence. What's social proof? See the attachment in the show notes. It's a placard that you put up on an easel, and it basically says something to the effect that we have worked with all these people, and you'll have a map underneath it with dots all over it. It's just a nice big promotional piece that people will see when they come through the door. During the open house, as people come in, have your tablet out. If you're working the open house with a partner, which is the most effective way to do it, you both should have tablets. On the tablet, you should have an application similar to Open Home Pro. That's the favorite one that we use. On Open Home Pro, you want to have it set up so that people can enter their first name, their email address, and then answer 3 specific multiple choice questions. For example, what drew you to the home? And then have 3 answers. What's your home zip code? How did you hear about the open house? 3 answers. And sometimes I'll add a 4th question just to kind of shake it up a little bit. Do you have a dog? Yes or no? And people will say, oh, why did you ask that question? Well, there are a lot of great places in the area to walk your dog. Or there are a lot of great secret swimming holes in the area where you can let your dog off leash and the dog can take a swim. It's just a way to warm up the interaction that you're going to have with the person that's looking at the property. Immediately after the open house, and I mean as you're pulling out of the driveway, text your client and let them know that it's over and that you will follow up later in the day with an email. And remember how you write the email? This is what we know, the number of people that came to the open house. You can cite the answers that people gave you on your Open Home Pro. Most of the people came from this zip code. What drew them to the open house was this. They saw the open house in this venue. So you collected some statistics. Your client will love that. And Open Home Pro will also send an email, a follow-up email, to all the people that showed up at the open house on the following day. It does that automatically. And at this point, you should download the contact information for those people that attended the open house into your CRM and have another way, another email to send to them about other properties, because these are all people that could potentially be buyer clients for you. And that's how you run an amazingly effective open house.